Okay, this model kit review is of the Joker Getaway car, and it's 1/25th scale model by MPC, and this is from the Batman movies, and you can build it one of three ways. We'll have to have a look and see what those options are. You can see two already here. One is the Joker car, and then there's the Gotham City Police Department, which is taken over by the Joker. And you can also just build it as a regular Dodge Monaco sedan. So there's the decals there, and this is, there we go, there's the police version. I think I'm going to build that one. That one looks very nice with some little graffiti there where the Joker was here. So let's have a look inside and see what we have. Looks like we've got a number of sprues here. Okay, so the first thing, let's look at our main body, and I can see the chassis in there as well. This is actually fairly well molded. We do have some mold lines there, but those are fairly easy to get rid of. The rest of the mold lines are actually part of the body, but actually fairly well molded. We've got a few areas of flashing. These are obviously older model kits and older molds. Here's our chassis with the wheel wells in there. We've got some nice detail on the lower part there for our exhausts, muffler and fuel tank. Over here we have our cockpit cabin with the pedal box molded in and rear seat. We have our dashboard, and looks like some wheel parts here. Here's our front bench seat. There's the front and back, and the steering wheel. Here we have, looks like probably an axle. We've got some tires in vinyl. Got some nice detail there, Goodyear. They're quite wide. And here we go, we've got our glass. So there's the windshield and side glass. We've got our police lights and brake lights. Now we have our chrome pieces. Lots of chrome pieces. I don't like this chrome because when you cut it off at the side you then have an exposed area that's not chrome. But here's our oil pan. We've got some engine parts. We've got a fan. Lots more engine parts. We've got some, I don't know, it normally looks like a gas cap, but maybe that's part of our wheels. We've got some bumpers there, and maybe light parts. This is part of our police lights. Looks like our grill here, and of course the shotgun. Okay, next here we've got our main engine block, and it's got a built-in transmission, more engine parts. We've got a battery, looks like an extra wheel there, again more engine parts here, camshaft covers. Here's our pulleys and belts and so on, and this is for the side of the engine bay. Looks like a little fluid holder. We've got our exhausts there. Here we've got our wheels and a radiator, part of our firewall for the engine bay with the brake booster there. Here's our suspension for our rear with the rear axle, And here is our hood. That should be able to come hopefully up and down. And we've got some nice, look at that, some nice guns there. And then our medical kits and all this extra stuff here for the police. So let's have a look at our decals here. Some very nicely printed decals. The Joker was here, and graffiti, and then the Gotham City Police Department. Some license plates. Let's have a look at our instructions. Oh, actually one last thing here. We have got a resin figure here of the Joker. And he's got his own little stand. And there's the Joker. You can't see his face there. Not the usual plastic. It's actually fairly well molded. I don't really see any mold lines, but they're all brittle. That's why it's in this bubble wrap. Okay, so here are our instructions for the Joker Getaway car. Looks like we start off here with our engine and add all those extra details. Next we're going to build our cockpit tub. Put our wheels together, our rear axle and suspension, and then mount our, looks like the engine and radiator, as well as the other parts for the engine compartment there. Then we start to build our body with the glass going in and the firewall, and onto our cockpit tub. Put our front bumper and grills on, rear bumper and grills, lights there, and then hood and lights, and then bumper there. It's all then mounted onto our chassis. This is if you're going to build the police version. There are the police lights and some other parts there, the antenna and so on. And then this is the decal and paint guide, and that's the police version. I guess you could also just build it like a regular stock car. Anyway, that's the Joker car.